off. Let me start. Pour a little water on it. Pour a little water on it. Yeah. Pour a little water on it. Yeah. There we go. Yes, Lord. You will do it every time. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, Lord. Yeah. Clean the Lord. Yes, clean like that, Lord. Yes, this is the Lord. This is Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Yeah. This is as clean as Jesus' soul, Lord. Yes, it's innocent. It's blessed. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good afternoon to some of you. I guess I'm not supposed to say evening too. I'm watched all around the world, Craig. Hello, everyone. I missed you. Did you all miss me? Because I missed you. Absolutely did. Katie says, "Hey, evening from London." What? Am I? Are you talking? Wait. Are you talking to me? No, I don't like that. Bloody hair? Am I doing it? I'm trying to speak in London. Correct. Katie says, "What are you talking about?" What? I'm not doing it right. Hello. But then I'm not coming to London. If I don't know the dialect, then just like, Katie says, "Yes, my dear." My dear. Hello, governor. No. No. Whatever, I'll get it together. Okay, I'm gonna come. I love Paris. So whatever, but I love you, Katie. Katie says yes. See, I knew I was. Now, the goddess, what do you mean, oh Lord? What does that mean? Got your nerve. Okay, so I thought that's how they talk in Australia. Well, then maybe I'll go there, girl. Does that come to West Philly, Sean? I understand you. Yes, West Philly, born and raised, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, I'm cool. In West Philadelphia. Oh yeah, oh hell no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We can meet on the east side. We can meet on the east side there. There are songs about not going there. Okay. Um, is ice gone yet? I don't know. I don't know. I got my whistle. I got my whistle. And I be blowing it. Mhm. Anytime I see a white truck, not today. Why I oughta. But there are still a lot of protests. It's still a lot of clear people outside in the cold with signs up, and it's wonderful. Um, correct, correct. But I think that they are still here. I think they're pretty much like everywhere now. Trump hiring every day. You know, he pretty much hiring people with felonies. At this point, so they're like everywhere. Um, yeah, but I don't think it's like as bad as it was. I think it has calmed down a lot, but I do feel like they're everywhere. Um, I would be very nervous if I wasn't. Well, you should just be nervous. Period. Because Trump, I feel like he don't care about if you were born here or not. Grab them, throw them, send them away. Type of situation. So, yes, so say Junior, yes. Oh, we love Junior. We absolutely do. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. police at the light. So we're definitely going to get into Junior. I've been doing some research and I dropped a video yesterday. So I kind of want to elaborate on the video that we did yesterday and talk about some more stuff when it comes to Junior so I can kind of show y'all why I have like such a worry and why people are still extremely worried. Um, so we're going to get into that and Junior's life expectancy. I'm not saying these things to be harsh. I'm not saying these things to like will anything into existence. I'm saying these things because it's what's going on. Correct. Um, it's just what's going on. Did you hear about Trump and the cartel members? I mean, I can see that. Trump's a felon, right? Yeah. So I could definitely see it. I haven't heard about it. I can see. Yeah. We're gonna talk about T.I., Tiny, 50 Cent. Have y'all been seeing that mess? Girl. Y'all know 50 Cent is a troll. Y'all know he's a troll. So we're gonna get into that first, and then we're gonna finish the live off with Chrisean Jr. Okay. So we're gonna start with that. So if you didn't know, if you have been under a rock, like me, 50 Cent, T.I. Harris, Tiny Harris, King Ugly Harris, and 50 Cent have all been going back and forth on social media. All right, Instagram to be specific. Okay. So let's get into that. So, how this started, I'm assuming it was the whole TI situation, which let me play it. The TI situation. He's talking about verses. Y'all know what verses is. That's when two artists get together, hosted or created by Timbaland and Swiss Beats, and they'll play their hits. They'll go hit for hit, battle for battle. And I mean, it's really not a winner. It's more so of like a celebration of music. And I mean, the audience, of course, states who they feel like have more hits and blah blah blah. But there's like not a like a literal winner, like winning like a Grammy, or something like that, right? So yeah, so let me pull that up. Let's start with that. Lord. Sorry. I'm looking at this picture 50 posted a tiny. I get why. King is so upset. Okay, so let's get into that with the TI.
Power on.
50 Cent. 50!
The Bluetooth device.
50!
The Bluetooth device is connected.
All right. Don't talk to me. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into TI.
No, just stop right now.
Okay, hold on. Here's some music playing in the background. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little piece of tip hits. Hold on.
He say that shit stop. He say he the king of New York, and if he don't want to up there, who got a goddamn catalog, want to pull up, tell him come see the king. Don't come around.
So this is when T.I. was, hooping and hollering in the studio, talking about 50 Cent is the king of New York, allegedly, and he is the king of Atlanta. Who told him that? You're like this tall. Who told him that? Tiny? Like Whitney told Bobby he was the king of R&B? Because we didn't vote on that. We don't like the song Prerogative that much. So I'm like, I didn't get to vote. I want to be a hoe. Where do I sign up? I want to vote. King of Atlanta. King of Georgia. Who told you that, Expeditious? You have to be crowned. You don't just get to go take it. Because you stole it. Like, because that's what that were. Okay? No, he been saying that. Just like Wayne. That's rapper alive. Since the first rapping time. I'm like, Wayne, how are you the best rapper when you said on the track, you did that. You did that. Call me so I can make it juicy for you. Meet me in the bag, and you can be my secret lover girl. Oh. I said, who told you that? Sky is falling down like she's supposed to be. She can start loafing me. You had a lot of niggas try to steal your heart. Never really had a good never out how to love. How to love. Mm. Excuse me? I would rather listen to How Do You Want It? I'm good. Brenda, I would rather. I would rather. I promise you. Yes. Yes. So when did expeditiously become the king? I know you just said, you also said you was the rubber band man. Pick a team. Dwarf. Pick a team. Got your nerve. I'm like, who the told him that? Where did this come from? Because you're starting to irritate me. So you better than fat, black, and ugly as ever. However, you eating because you said after you back it up and then what drop it like it's hot now, drop it like it's hot. Hey, drop it like hey, make it drop it like now that is my shit. That is my shit. That's my shit. But I mean, he ate even that little part. He ate because I can't even. Girl, that's. That's my shit. So I mean, girl, he ate. He did that. But that's just what that were. That's what that was a little piece of it. Good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, so I'm gonna some shit. But he's not the king. Okay? He's absolutely not. Okay? Lil Wayne is not the best rapper alive. Okay? It's not true. But I mean, whatever. Because I mean, he eating Kendrick like you're not. Like, I'm sorry, you're not. Wayne, you have done plenty of diss tracks, but they've never won number one. You the king, but they let Kendrick do the Super Bowl in your city, but you the king. I don't know. Weird. But I mean, like, whatever. Okay, so him going around talking about some he the king around here, he ain't never rap better than Ludacris, none of them people. Okay, why do you? Shout out to my Chris. She says, "Why do you have me laughing like this while I'm working?" Thank you, boo. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I told you I'm not responsible. Ho ho ho. I'm not responsible for anybody that get written up, fired, and it ain't got to do me. But I love you, sweetheart. So I just don't understand. I'm just like, we voted. I promise. Okay. There's top 10 rapper conversation that happens all the time in males. Lil Wayne always makes the list. Okay, I will give that to Wayne. He always make the list. But when it comes to T.I., not so much. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. He's not on the list. Like he don't make the cut, right? He do not make the cut. Nicole said, let's not forget about Lil Jon. Right. And he don't even say that. I've been known you for a long time, but can never cross my mind. But tonight I see something in you that make me want to get with you. You ain't been nothing but a friend to me. Show that. Like, don't play up in the bathtub, rubber dubbing. Are you sure you want to go this route? Let a nigga know before I pull it out. Girl, got your nerve. Guess he gave us young blood, Sean Paul, fine ass. Girl, Sean Paul was a nigga. Girl, we all wanted him. I was like, ooh, who is this? Now the other one, he was just there. But Sean Paul, yes. Oh, he was cute. No, not that Sean Paul. Not, yeah, not him. Not can't understand him, Sean Paul. Feel it, yeah, nah. Yeah. Sean de Paul. Jose Casalen. Love him. Still don't understand nothing he's saying. I used to mumble like a motherfucker. But I love him. Yes. Still don't know what he's saying, baby boy. If he don't like he just tell you why let's sip in that slide. I know you stick there with me, step there with me, step me slide, but I still be singing it. I be in the club like I know every word. Yes. Shake that thing, miss, and not that lot. That's all I know. But I'm in the club. Dirty wine, dirty wine, dirty wine. Correct. Still don't understand them. Correct. Patra too. Yes. Some of them no work on man. Hold on. Some of them so long. Some of them work on man. Yes. I need a real teddy bear. No matter how big, I don't care. Yes. Some of them work on man. Some of them say furlong. Some of them work on man. Yes, that's what she said. Come on, yeah, I'm furlong. What? That's what she said, right? That's my girl. That's my girl. Shout out to Patra. I love her. Yes, that's my girl. So Dwarf Harris over here talking about some the king come down here, shall be clear. Let be clear. He come down here, he say he the king, he gotta come down here, he can. I'm like, can you take us to the king, please? Nah. Now you know only Eris and what's the other one? And Major. Them you and Tiny only cute kids. Cause that other Pokemon king, the reverse Pikachu. Girl. 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 And that'll be the one that want to come forward. I'm like, where's Major? That one's cute. I wouldn't even mind hearing from Eris, because she cute too. But Charmander, Venusaur, Bulbasaur, Harris can go sit down somewhere. Girl, please. I don't understand why he got it all as ugly as he is. I can't wait to call him. Oh, Lord, that felt so good. I'm so glad when he turned 18. Because I was over here, happy birthday, you ugly mother. I try to stay away from people churn. When they mind us, leave them alone. Okay? Domani is cute because his mama cute. Tiny is his stepmama. She didn't do that. Girl. That's why Domani is cute. And the other one too. The one that won't get a haircut. What's his name? Messiah. Him. Them not tiny kids. Those are her stepchildren. No. Those are tiny stepkids. Domani and Messiah. Their mom is pretty. Beautiful. That's why they handsome. Both of them. Both very handsome boys. Domani's always been a little cutie. Messiah was always a little cutie. And then they grew up to be handsome boys. Mm-hmm. King was ugly conceived. Correct. At conception. Googly moogly. Zanique is cute because her daddy cute. And it ain't T.I. I'll say it again. Deja mom is gorgeous and her name ain't never been Tiny. Anybody called her Tiny? Her name ain't Tamika. Y'all got to think about that. See, all the beautiful children have beautiful mothers. Tiny ain't that girl. That's not their mama. No, Deja, yeah. T.I. is a male. Yeah, on the Family Hustle, that was all of his kids. Okay, a blended family. Okay, the only kids that T.I. and Tiny have together is that beige orangutan over there, King, Major, he's so cute, and Eris, she is so cute. That's it. Them they only churn. Everybody else, by other people. Zanique has her own dad. That's not Tip's daughter. And Domani, Deja, and Messiah have their own. I think Domani and Messiah have the same mom. And I think Deja has her own mom. Have you ever seen Deja's mom? She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Very pretty. Mm-hmm. Correct. So if you didn't know, that's fact. Okay? Those are not a lot of people think that. Because that's why a lot of people be like, well, what the hell happened to King? Looking at, Messiah and, and all the Domani and all that, like, Guerrero. King Jr.'s in question. King Jr. is in question, okay? As of right now, he is so cute. He's so cute. But we'll see. We'll see. We have to wait on the glow up. We'll see, okay? Because King was probably cute as a kid, too. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. So maybe, King Jr. has a bright future. Let's will it into existence. Let's will him into being cute. But as of right now, everything's going okay. We're going to put a pause on that. We're going to put a pause on that. Okay? Back to the drawing board. We'll revisit. Back burner. Okay? But right now, he's adorbs. He is so adorable. He is just the cutest little thing. Right now. Right now. Right now. So right now, he's safe. Okay? We're going to hit the pause, and we'll revisit this. Okay? We'll come back about 2028, 2029. We'll talk. We'll see what happened. We'll check in. We'll check in. And we're going to play this live so y'all can reread y'all comments and what y'all was saying. Okay, I hope it's still the same. Okay? All right? Because y'all have to stop with these all children are beautiful. No, they're not. That is absurd. That is absurd. Okay? I done held a fly. Okay? I done visited a mosquito or two in a bassinet. All right? It's been some bats in some car seats that I done been introduced to. Okay? Okay? I've seen a couple lake squirrels and playpens. Okay? I done dropped an ugly kid or two. They are real. Okay? I visited a child and brought her the gift and wanted to take the gift back. It's like, what are you going to do with that animal? Like, I went to the wrong store. Should have went to fucking Petco and got you a gift. You got me all in the human aisle and all of that. Someone bought your ass a shaver, a razor kit. So, y'all got to stop acting like that. That is trash. Y'all got to stop acting like, bruh, all these children be cute. No. Some of them be from a distance. Some of them be like, ooh, interesting, girl. How much you weigh? Okay. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of trouble with this one. Well, like law enforcement. Not with the ladies. You ain't got to worry about that. Virgin. For a long time. Yeah, you don't have to worry about none of that. Girl, yeah, you can let her go on outside. She can spend it at that boy's house. You ain't got to worry about, girl. Nothing. Yeah, girl, yeah, you got blessed. You ain't got to worry about grandchildren for a long time. Sweet. So here, flip. So that's just what that were. Not a visited a few of them, Lord. All right. Left a little prayer on them. Because they need it. Okay? Correct. Like, y'all done been to sipping C's. I done been to some sip and yuck. Okay? Girl, leave him in the blanket. No, leave him over there. No, you ain't got to go get him. He fine. I seen the pictures on Facebook, girl. Oh, no, girl, I seen them. I seen the pictures on Facebook. Yeah, let him rest, girl. Let him sleep, because I just ate all of that. No, not at all, girl. So, getting back to T.I., T.I. puts up this a post. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Cha. So, let me pull this back up here, girl. Y'all be trying to make it seem like everybody baby kid. Ooh, y'all be getting on my nerves with that. I be like, girl, tell the truth, this mother ugly. Girl, you don't want to babysit? Stop it. Stop acting like you want to babysit. You watch it. Watch it. This is so cute. Take it home. Got your nerve. Then they be like, you take it. You babysit. I can't. There's no pets where I. I'll watch your kid, but you're gonna have to give me a $600 pet deposit because we're not supposed to have those. So if you're gonna pay my deposit, I'll babysit. Correct. Correct. Got your nerve. Girl, please. No, not at all. That Pomeranian is going to stay here. Okay? Please. Please, girl. Oh my goodness. Are you a top or bottom? Either way, you're not getting my vagina. So what does that matter? And why are you asking me when you could just ask your dad? Nobody knows like him. Nobody knows like him. Girl, please. Are you really gonna come at me while I'm sitting here digesting your relatives? Like your little brother or sister is literally like floating around in my tummy right now. And so look, how you ugly on mute? Lord. Rawr. How you ugly on mute? Look. Girl, mouth this big. Girl, you could fit a watermelon in there. How mad are you? Are you okay?
Incoming call.
Are you okay? Girl. I cannot. So after T.I. said all the stuff in the studio, let's get into that. 50 Cent put up this. Girl. 50 Cent, y'all know who Tiny is, right? Y'all know who Tiny is? Oh, some of y'all don't know who Tiny is. Hold on. Let me pull up Tiny from Will Never Escape. Girl. Girl. Let me show y'all Tiny, girl. Some of y'all don't know who Tiny. Yes. Y'all remember her? I remember never should have kissed you. Yes. I remember her. Tonight. Yes. Come a little bit closer and look into my eyes. Y'all remember her? Y'all remember her? Y'all remember her? Tonight. Yes. Go on, girl. I wanna make a love. So this is Tiny. Correct. Y'all remember her from Escape? From No Escape? From Never Escaping? Mm-hmm. Yes. Correct. So tip. Ooh, 50 Cent put that picture up. Girl, and Tiny ugly son went nuts. Absolutely. So 50 Cent put up this picture. He says, I keep saying, keep my name out your mouth. And put up this girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tiny. Girl. Tip, that's your girl? That's your girl? You hitting that? So after 50 posted the picture.
Talking about my mama, your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Your mama dead as fuck. Go dig her up. Go dig her up. Fuck. Post a picture of your motherfucking mama, nigga. She dead, nigga. Pay respect, nigga. Stop fucking playing with my mama, nigga. Nigga ain't playing like that. Nigga ain't going like that, nigga. How y'all bitch ass niggas raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga.
He could put this in his mouth. I'm certain. I'm certain. I'm certain. Didn't your grandmama raise you? Didn't your grandmama raise you? You telling 50 Cent to go dig his mama up. Now, don't get me wrong. 50 is a troll. 50 is a troll. Okay? But look at here, yuck mouth. Look at here, yuck mouth Harris. Venus flytrap Harris. Tiny was your daddy girlfriend. Was your daddy wife before she was your mama. So he not coming at your mama. He coming at T.I. girl. You didn't have your name, 50 name in your mouth. Your daddy did. He wasn't talking to you. Pokemon. And you live ugly. You live unattractive. You're not helping. Okay? You live a male version of her. Guppy mouth. You over here live, I want to be the very best. Yes. That no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my call. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach King Harris to understand the power that's inside. Yes. Pokemon. Lord have mercy. Mouth of the South. Wow. You could probably. Lord have mercy. You could fit a gallon of milk inside that motherfucker. Got your nerve. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Girl, do y'all see this muscle? That ugly. Oh my God, you drop your phone ugly. Girl, do y'all see this mosquito? Do y'all see this mosquito? Oh, he mad. Very angry. You're gonna catch flies. You're gonna catch like a bird in there. Like, you are too angry. Simmer down with them chiclets in your mouth. Real. giving Stevie Wonder, Alicia Keys in the mouth. Girl. Look at Nevaeh. Blueface Nevaeh. Look at Nevaeh. Nevaeh is mad. Nevaeh angry. He's very upset. Hold on, let's just talk a little bit more.
Nigga posting my mama motherfucking legend. Your mama motherfucking Jake, nigga. Stop, man. Don't never think you can get on this motherfucking level and you can compete with us, nigga. We on a whole different ball game, nigga. We got a whole different type of level of respect around here, nigga.
Right, y'all put foot in bitches. Then your dad is sick of his foot in a woman, and your mama ushered it in there because he got little feet. He's a little guy. You know, King, we've heard a lot about your dad besides he put it down. Correct. I've never heard like Tip. Never heard that. I've never heard he gonna put it down. You gonna fall in love. I've never heard that. Not at all. You mad at us that your mom is ugly is crazy word. That is insane.
Grave, nigga. Man, nigga posting my mama motherfucking legend. Your mama motherfucking Jake, nigga.
Is she though?
Stop, man. Don't never think you can get on this motherfucking level and you can compete with us, nigga. We on a whole different ball game, nigga.
Compete with what? Compete with what? What you mean you want a whole different? Aren't you unemployed? Because your debit card is still connected to your mom's bank account? What? What do you mean we? Us? Where you work at? What hits you don't put out? You talking about some never should have kissed you is a legend. You sure? Wasn't she a part of a group? Yeah, let's not make your mama Beyonce. No. Your mama ain't even give him a shell. Are you okay? Like, she's not even giving him a shell. Okay? Cut it. Candy is a legend. I will give International Burris that. Correct. But your mama, besides getting terrible plastic surgery, what's legendary about her? The group Escape is legendary. Your mom sung like what, twice? Never should have kissed you. And she was talking about your pappy. That's why she was like, look at me, silly me, I'm breaking the rule. Oh, yeah. Correct. What she saying twice? Tiny collaborated with Candy writing hits. Their biggest song was No Scrubs. Their biggest song they wrote was No Scrubs. Candy and Tiny wrote that song. Candy went on as the successful songwriter, writing for hundreds of artists, not Tiny. She was too busy chasing Tip. She was too busy helping him make allegedly witch concoctions in a bar and handing them to unknowing women so she could go help direct his foot inside of them. So no, Candy is a successful songwriter. That's why I say Candy is a legend. The biggest song Tiny had anything to do with was No Scrubs. And she was talking about Tip. Again, Candy was successful. Tiny was successful when they met their husbands. Ty was running around with a camera filming her, Candy. And T.I. was running up to a tiny car window with some Windex wiping it off, and she thought it was cute. Correct. How you the king of Atlanta, but your woman got more money than you? But you borrow money from your girl. Weird. But go off, king. Jay-Z can say he the king. He got more money than Beyonce. He do. Stacking on her. He been a billionaire. She's still tapping on the door. And he hang around it. But you at your wife estates. There you go. She keep trying to divorce you, and you keep coming back over there. Help me, please. Help me, please. Notice that y'all have never been relationship goals. Notice that. People be like, "Oh, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you know, Will, Jada, you know, never T.I. and Tiny." Mm-mm. Notice their songs like "Shorty My Beyonce." Mm-hmm. Ain't no song talking about "Shorty My Tiny." Please. Ain't nobody trying to date Miss Piggy. Like, that's not a goal. So yeah, y'all mad at us that Tiny wing touched her face. Y'all mad at us because Tiny was always the ugly duckling in the group. Why y'all mad at us? In the 90s, she was a little piece of cute. If you looked at her at the right angle, if you stood on one foot, turned to the side and squinted, little piece of cute like this. Correct. Yes. 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 In a dark room, a dime. Because you're talking about fire. 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 You can't tell her nothing in pitch darkness. You can't tell Tiny nothing inside of a cave. Baddie. Like this. Correct. Yes. Even Stevie Wonder said she was fine. Ray Charles said she was beautiful. What? What? Because you know, blind people, they gotta feel your beauty. You know, when they touch most people's faces all soft and smooth. You know, you don't even hear nothing when they're touching their face because you know their skin's so soft. But then Tiny come in front of you, and all you gonna hear, you rubbing on Tiny face and ooh, wait a minute, what is? Lord, what is? I got you on there. Gays, what? So I mean, it is what it is. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So, gays, I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. Okay. Correct. Touch that mustache, that beard, that third eye, girl. I'm like, damn, Tiny, you think you that ugly? You wouldn't even got your eyeballs took out. Damn, even your eyes was ugly, girl. Damn. What haven't you touched? Built up like a cursive M. I'm like, oh, girl, what happened to you, girl? Shaped like a Bluetooth speaker with a booty. But you mad at us. Tummy on flat, back on gross. You mad at us? Your booty keeps seeping in and it can't decide if it's coming out today or if it. Girl, don't nobody got time for no peekabut. Peekaboo. Like, your girl, Yeah, but y'all mad at us because she went stretched on people across many tables. That ain't got nothing to do with us because she a build a bitch. That ain't got nothing to do with her. You mad at us because people think Tiny ugly. She agreed. That's why she went got plastic surgery in them guy. Hello? Clearly she agreed. Yo. Ooh, now put some bass in my voice. Make me. Make me, ho. You're a man, right? Make me. Gross. Who you talking about? Pigs? Girl. So, they mad at us though. They want her to be cute so bad. No, that's you. Okay? We all have ugly family members. Some of our mamas is through. But we still think they're beautiful. We still think they're beautiful. Some of our grandmamas is, look, grandma, damn, what's going on over here? I was just over here last week. You had teeth right here. Where, girl, did you leave them somewhere? You know, sometimes you got to go over to your grandma's house like, girl, grandma, you was toe up, girl. What we going to do with you, girl? Oh, my God. Tiny don't bother nobody. Her face does. Woo. Yeah. Rawr. Are y'all okay? This is irritating. This is a bother. I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie. Okay? I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie. Girl, I'm swearing my mama fine. I said some people mama, girl, please. You think your mama fire. Girl, I could look at your mama and think something completely different. But it ain't gonna change your mind, is it? It's not gonna change your mind. Because I could read your mama down. I could read your mama down, girl. Because your beautiful may not be my beautiful. Some people look at this and see beauty. You want to know who one of those people is? You want to know who one of those people who see that and see beauty? Yeah. Because who else in the industry standing up for her? Why Candy ain't like, oh, he got my friend up. My friend is Candy over there. She's preoccupied. She's preoccupied. Girl, please. She's preoccupied. Who live defending her? Who? Who? Now I saw Tina Knowles put that rawr. I saw Tina Knowles put this still ugly. Because she done put on 4,000 pounds of makeup. I saw that. And we love Mama Tina, but Mama Tina ain't smiled since 1992. Mama Tina over there literally stuck in time. Love her down. But she the one coming in the house like my Beyonce, I'm so sad. That's her over there. Solange, can you please take me to the hospital because I'm hurting. I'm in so much pain right now. I mean, yes. Mama Tina over there froze in time. Literally. Love her down. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I would. I love Mama Tina. I adore her. But she's... It ain't like Angela Bassett posted her. Mama Tina known for feeling sorry for the plastics of the surgeries. She done had a lot of them too. So Mama Tina may feel like, hey, you talking about her, it's talking about me. But sometimes a hit dog will holler. Correct. Yes. You know the quickest way for me to stop? You want me to stop? Go like this to your YouTube and then go. You're welcome. Yes, the app you have open, hold it, and then go. Are you mad at me? You're upset? Ask me if I care. If I care, I won't roll my eyes. Yeah. So, shout out to Mama Knowles, but she should definitely fall back. It's just like, girl, please. This isn't a good argument for you to enter. No. Only the natural face girls get to enter this argument. That's it. Yeah. You don't get to go get a bunch of botched surgery, destroy your body, destroy your face, and we're supposed to ignore it. Why? Isn't this the game? Biggie said back in the day that all of them was ugly. Biggie said all them hoes was hard to look at. That's why he had SWV and Aaliyah. He had all the pretty girls. Like, I can't say nothing about being colorist. Coco done always been darker than me. Old girl, the other one in the group, a strong ass. Yeah. He had total, correct. He had all the pretty girls in his video. Except them. They were around. You just would have never known. Escape was a thing. Mm-hmm. Biggie said they ugly. And then people try to make it seem like it was because of Escape's image. Because they would dress in baggier clothes and all of that because they all kept getting pregnant. And they were dressed in baggier clothes and all of that. Aaliyah was a tomboy. The only way you knew Aaliyah was a girl because she was pretty and had long hair. But other than that, in the 90s, Aaliyah gave pretty stud. That's what Aaliyah gave. Let's keep it real. Aaliyah always had on baggy clothes and a bra. Aaliyah always had on baggy clothes and a bra and some sunglasses. Gorgeous. Just fine. So they can't say it was that. They can't say that. It's because of how they dress. Aaliyah dressed the same way. She was just pretty. That's all. I mean, can't say it's because the majority of the women in the group dark. Can't say that. No. He said they was ugly. Like he said they were unattractive. Like he said he wasn't feeling them. He's like, ugh. Them ugly. Girl, please. So yeah, he had all the pretty girls there. He had all the pretty girls. The Mary J. Bliges and he had all the pretty girls. Mm-hmm. Pretty much everybody in the industry at the time was in that video. literally, except Escape. Everybody else, SWV, what was that? Cut Clothes. It was all type of people in that video. All type of people. All type of women. Lil Kim, I believe. Like, it was so many different women in that video. Okay. Not Escape. Girl, please. What video? One More Chance. In the video, One More Chance with Biggie. All the pretty girls is in there. The bride has always been gorgeous. She's always been a pretty woman. She's always been pretty, even as a stud. And the brat, she had on the same outfit as Biggie. She had on the same outfit as Biggie. So I mean, I don't feel like it had anything to do with how they dressed. I think it had everything to do with what they look like. That's it. Because the brat, the brat don't want no. You could tell she trying to give it. He still invited her. Oh, girl. So that's just what that word. So yeah, don't get mad at us because Tiny destroyed herself. Because get mad at Tilt. Get mad at Tilt. You can tell when a woman has a good man in her life because she's okay with who she is. She's secure. Okay? You can tell an insecure woman because they keep going to get on that table. They keep going to try to change themselves. They keep trying to do that because they feel like if they do this, it's no different than getting like a revenge body. When we get in relationships, we get comfortable, right? And a lot of times we like stop working out. If we were working out, stuff like that, we're eating more, we're staying in more, stuff like that. So then we gain weight, stuff like all types of stuff, right? Because you get comfortable. And then when it's like you're about to break up or you hear that the person is like cheating and stuff like that, you may try to go out and change yourself. You may go out there and try to be like, what, I'm about to get this together. I'm about to tighten this up and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? We should let myself go because you know what I'm saying, but I'm about to get this together. So a person going to do that to me is completely different than someone that is going to hop on tables because they're trying to look more like the women that their men keep cheating on them with. That's Tiny. I feel like she was getting surgery to try to look like the Bernie Bugos and people like that, the women that he kept stepping out on her with. She kept trying to compete with those women. A lot of those girls are younger than her, all of that. So their bodies are different. Okay. 40 not competing with 20, but why should you be anyway? Why should you be anyway? What are you competing with? You're christened and experienced. Okay. You're trying to compete with a bunch of hoes that's about to make a whole bunch of mistakes, ones that you've already made. What's the competition? There isn't none. Okay. If that's what he wants, you can't provide that. You cannot. You already had your youth. You don't get to provide that again. So no matter how many surgeries and all of that stuff that you go and get, you're still going to be you. So truly, the person you have an issue with is the person in the mirror. This is where your body dysmorphia and stuff like that is coming from. The man. Mm-hmm. You can tell your head I won't grow. You can fix your nose if you say so. Grill. Damn, I'm pretty. Like that's what it gives. Mm-hmm. Maybe get rid of you and then I'll get back to me. Okay. That a lot of times when you get rid of that weight, that negative entity in your life, ever since Cardi B broke up with Offset, she hasn't gotten any more surgery. Unless it's been like lipo after her baby. But other than that, she ain't got nothing else done. It was that nigga. It's him. Sometimes you got to get rid of that. So you can get back to yourself. Because now you done got lost in a dude. That's Tiny. She got lost in Tip. She got lost in it. Her self-esteem, her confidence, all of that is based off of him and how he feels. He has the power to, in one phone call, in a text message, to change her whole mood. Her whole mood. He can change. He has that much power over her. Right? So, again, That's just what they were. I mean, it just is what it is. Ugh. Girl, nobody mess with tiny kids. Shut up, ho. Her kid name is Eris. We're not talking about Eris. Her other child's name is Major. We're not talking about Major. Those are children. Those are minors. King is an ugly, grown-ass man, whether you like it or not. Please. If your kid is ugly, this just isn't the show for you right now. You just got to come back. Because a lot of y'all kids look like King. You know? And it's like, just stop talking about it. Ain't my fault your kid ugly too. Because you about to go pick up that mosquito as we speak. That ain't got nothing to do with me. This is my show. Don't you hear? I profit off kids. I talk about kids. That's what I do, girl. What do you mean? It's been me. Y'all hoes get this Chrisean Jr. shit fucked up. Y'all, please. This is my channel. This belongs to me. We came over here doing celebrity content. Chrisean Jr. is not a celebrity, last I checked. So don't get it confused. Y'all okay? Like, don't be weird. Don't ever come to my channel and tell me what to talk about. Don't ever feel that comfortable. I don't know you. You okay? Don't ever feel that comfortable. It's like me coming to your house and tell you what you about to do. Like me coming into your house and telling you, don't clean up right now. Do something else. Are you okay? It's my crib. Take your shoes off when you come in here instead of just coming right in and talking to me. Yeah, I don't know what you hoes' problem be. Y'all are weird. Like, don't get it confused. As quickly as I will raise awareness, as quickly I will still tell you the truth. King is ugly. He been that. Zanique is beautiful. I've never called Zanique ugly. She's not. I love Deja. I think she is so pretty. They just so happen to, be cute. It is what it is. I'm not over here talking about Eris. She's so pretty. Gorgeous voice. All right, beautiful little girl. Sky's the limit for her. Yes, and she already passed the ugly curve. So I think she's going to be gorgeous. I think she's going to be really pretty. She already is. Like, I wish Deja was her daughter, because then I could be like, at least she had beautiful, Eris is beautiful. She did a good job there. Good job. Major, same thing. He is so handsome. He's a very cute young man. I'm sure you're going to make a girl really happy one day. Fall back. Fall back. I'm always going to be honest. King is a grown-ass man. Now, she can still look at him as her child if she wants to. My son is 19. I'm sure there's plenty of people that think he's ugly. Just like there's plenty of people that think he's cute. What about it? Please. Like, there are delusional people on this world that feel like King is attractive. Shout out to them. I'm not here arguing with them. Like, you think he cute? You like fish like men. Good for you. That ain't got nothing to do with me, because I pass. I'm always gonna keep it real. So yeah, don't like, don't come in here being sensitive. This is not for that. Okay, this is not. You're not watching Maury. Okay, you're not watching Dr. Phil. No, not at all. You watching Shine Every Way. That's who you watching. What are you talking about? Like, as quick as I'll save a kid, I'll talk about one too. What about it? I haven't saved an ugly kid. I just don't want it near me, but I do want it safe. Are you okay? I'm like, please. If your kid ugly, don't hand it to me. And I will tell you. Okay? Tiny didn't have a litter. She didn't. She only had one puppy. That's King. I'll tell him to his face. His mama too. His daddy too. What you think I'm doing right now? Come on, come on. Girl, please, like, y'all can't be that sensitive y'all whole life. Because then you're gonna be basic. Yeah, I do what the I want to do. I'm gonna do what the I want to do. And you're mad about it. Okay? You mad at me because it's hard to look in King and Tiny direction. Shout out to Teresa for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Spin said King is funny looking. You know, you can say, honey, he ugly. It's okay. It's a safe place. It's a safe space. Okay. He's facially challenged. Okay. His nose is where his upper lip should be. Okay. His eyebrows are on top of his eyelid. Okay. He looked bleached. I mean, it's just a lot going on. It's like like a process looking at him and Tiny. And they mad at us. You mad at me because you're ugly. You're Uggs, and I'm pointing it out, and that's a problem. So if I pointed out that you were tall, that would be fine. But if I point out that I don't want you to look at me, if I point out that, can you like please look in the other direction, please? If I say, can you please take your baby and go put it back in the car? It's the problem. Because I say I already got a headache. I really don't feel like looking at you and your kid. I'm really not trying to turn this to a migraine. I would really like if y'all could come over a day to where it's like not as much sun out. It's really bright today. Like, can y'all come at like after like 7 tonight? Girl, please. Like, but then they leave and then y'all get on the phone talking shit. Like, girl. Okay. Go off. Somebody said to let's point out your nose. What about it? What about it? I love my nose, bitch. Yes, I have a nigga nose and I rock it very so much well. What about it? I'm attractive. Yeah. There's no such thing as raining on my parade. No such thing. Mhm. My self esteem is through the roof. You want to know why? Because of my man. My man is fine as correct. He tell me that every day. Yeah. I wake up in the morning, he'd be like, damn, bad. Now, when he got a problem with my nose, then we'll talk. But yeah, I'm not worried about no other hoe, baby. Who I look like Tiny? Yeah. No shops are cheap. Like, I could go get one, like, tomorrow. Why would I do that? Girl, please. No. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have grandchildren and stuff one day. They get this nose, girl. I want them to know where they got it from. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that none of Tiny's grandkids will ever look like her. Just like Cardi B, so many others. Because they alter so many things about them to when they have children, their children have children. It's like you have no idea there's any relation. Peppa don't look like Egypt. I'm just saying. Hair flip. And they're mad. So yeah, we can talk about anything, girl. We can see his nose, these cheekbones, these eyebrows. Like we're talking about these teeth. Like we can get into it all. What else? Okay, we put on my nose. Girl, I am young and skinny. Ugh. Gross. I'm young and skinny. I don't have time for this. Like I literally don't. Like, girl, confidence through the roof. So yeah, and at my big age, I look amazing. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? If I don't look amazing, this is what I would do. Know that this is you in the chat. Imagine this, telling this what it looked like. Girl. Imagine the faceless telling you to point at your face. I did. Your turn. Or no? No? Okay. So guys, so y'all. What is going on? The red ball. The red ball is what's happening. So T.I. and 50, they go back and forth. So T.I. done made a diss track against 50 Cent. Aren't y'all like 100? Together, y'all like 100 and what? If y'all add y'all ages together. Like you're like 1,000 in rap years. Okay? T.I., please stay out the studio. You literally in the booth sounding like a relic. You literally in the booth sounding like a throwback. Every time I hear you, it's like I just want to go see who outside with a jersey dress on. And some heels or some Timberlands with the heels on. I'm like, please stay out the studio. I'm so tired of you going to the studio and I want to do this. We tired of that. No. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I like his new song though. Right. Ain't it given 2004? It sounds just like Rubber Band Man. He keep lying on the track. He said that 50 Cent is a snitch. Girl, because 50 Cent said he a snitch, girl. Girl.
What's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip. This is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage, you can count.
You like a professional snitch. Da, 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 holla, daddy, like a damn snitch. T.I. said, ain't number one snitch here but you. Are you sure?
States Exhibit 34K.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize who that is?
Yeah, that's Phil.
Oh,
That's his body.
you recognize who that is? I thought you were supposed to say no. Yeah. Yeah. But you said 50 to snitch. Not Mr. Crime Stopper. And I'm not defending 50 at all. T.I. just don't like you. Yeah, I don't like you or your family. I hate y'all. What about it? That's it. Lesser evil, 50. I can't stand you. I hate your family. I'm so glad when Family Hustle took off the thing. Then y'all went and got Monica and all of them. Girl, leave Monica alone. I went and got Latoya from Destiny's Child and all of that. Girl, la 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 la. What he do to you snitched? Not on me, just in general. People don't like me because I'm gay, especially black men. I ain't do none of them. I'm just gay. What's the harm? I need a reason to not like him. A lot of y'all hate my Beyonce for nothing. Oh, she's mediocre. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's... Y'all don't have reasons. Like, y'all don't be having. Well, I need one. I didn't know that. I love Rihanna. I don't know I needed a reason, but I do. Plenty. She beautiful. She wonderful. Amazing artist. I mean, there's reasons, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, he didn't do anything to me. He's still breathing. Yeah, we're fine. I just don't like him. I think T.I. is a horrible person. I see through the facade. I see through it. T.I. on that show wanted people to think that he's a family man and all of that stuff. You're not. You're not. Deja was cutting. She was. Deja was cutting. And then on top of Deja already being a cutter, okay, poor thing, T.I. goes on national radio and tells everyone that he checks her hymen. Do I need like a reason, or I just don't like him? Who will humiliate? It's nobody's business if that girl is a virgin or not. And it's also weird that you're checking on it. I've never checked my daughter's hymen. For what? It don't belong to me. That's disturbing that you would be, how invaded that girl must have felt. He said he does to all his daughters, including Zanique, whom isn't his daughter, besides the marriage. Gross. Why is her hymen any of your business? Zanique gets pregnant, and I have 2 daughters, to be exact, Juliet. 2 of them. A 17-year-old and a 14-year-old. Any more questions? I literally just said I would never do that to my daughters. Yeah. Yeah. So that's weird. Like, why would I need to know that? It's not my business. My daughter's bodies belong to them. I raised them. So I don't have to do any of that stuff because we have an open relationship. And I don't expect my kids to come run and tell me when they become sexually active. I don't expect that. Most kids don't. I know I didn't. I didn't run about, Mom, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Please stop asking me what I'm talking about. Listen, you're never going to know. Like, you're never going to know. We are over an hour in the show. We will get no rerun. Red ball or just listen. We're not speaking a different language, I promise. Just listen. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, I would never do that to my kids. I would never do that. That's weird. And if a person doesn't find something very wrong with that, it's something wrong with you. Because if you're checking your kid's hymen, that's none of your business. It's not. That's a violation. Like, why are you violating your own kid? And then you're telling people publicly. It's not my business if anybody has ever done anything with Deja. Like, that's her privacy and she deserves that. But y'all want to talk about kids. That's why I be looking at y'all like y'all crazy. Leave T.I. alone. I'm not messing with him. 50 is. Are you in his comments? Or do you just not care? Since you feel that 50 is not attainable, I am. So you want to. Okay. But y'all want to talk about children. Stop talking about his kids. Tell him to. Tell him to stop checking their hymens. Tell him don't worry about who go down there. Tell him that's not his business. But y'all want to talk about business. What was that him? Was that his business to go live and tell everyone on national radio? It's everywhere. That girl was humiliated, and she's already a cutter. Deja's a cutter. And if you don't know what that means, that's when a person is going through things psychologically, and to express the pain that they feel, they will make little cuts on their body, usually like arms, and stuff like that. So if you put someone that is already highly sensitive through something like that, and then you talk about that's hard. I'm sure poor thing probably went back to, hopefully she didn't, but why would you want to do anything to trigger her? But y'all want to talk about kids. Well, do you know what you're talking about? Do you know what you're talking about? Did you know part of Deja's cutting was because T.I. was absent in her life? That she felt that she only mattered when they had the cameras on? Because he really didn't spend much time with Deja outside of the Family Hustle TV show. And when the TV show got canceled, she saw him even less. Did you know that? Did you know that this same Mosquito King was just live, a year and a half ago, talking about how his grandma raised him? That he wasn't raised with them like that. He will go over there and film, and then he will go back to his grandma's house. But y'all want to talk about T.I. Y'all want to talk about Tiny. Oh, they don't bother nobody. Did you not hear the interview when Zanique said that she felt that her mom loved T.I. more than her? Because she was always going where he went and would leave her behind at her grandmother's home. So she barely got to see her mom. She did an interview about this. Public. The Tiny's such a great mother. Are you sure? I'm not their kid. The best report card of how a parent is doing is your child. Best report card. Yeah. On how you're doing as a parent. Your own kids. That's how you figure out how you're doing. So did y'all know all this, or do y'all just are y'all just weird? And you hear me say certain things, so then you get all in your feelings because your kid probably ugly too. But you mad at me. But you mad at me. Go check my survivings. I've done 3 survivings of the Harris family, the family hustle. Please, when all of those allegations came up about T.I. and Tiny, did y'all forget all those? Okay, maybe Sabrina was lying, but was every woman? You got all of these women come from somebody telling the truth. Not everybody lying on you. Everybody ain't lying. Yes, people do things for clout, but some people are telling the truth. And y'all mad at me. Well, go ahead. I can care less. Yeah, go check. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just saying things about these people. No, not at all. This is from their own family. Their own family. Messiah and T.I. have an extremely strained relationship. But he on TV trying to act like he the best father in the world. Oh, did you do your homework? And let's go here. That was off of the cameras. Off of the cameras. Those cameras cut out. He was back tricking. He was back out here spending time with females, all of that stuff, tricking. Same thing with Tiny. Like, she back out in the streets following him around, looking for him, seeing what female house he at, following him around. That is what, Tiny stopped being an escape because of T.I. He did not encourage her. He didn't feel like escape was real to her. He didn't feel like she was talented. He didn't. He destroyed her confidence. Yeah, who you think called her ugly? Why you think she get all that surgery? Do you think it's just the cheating? Yeah, he used that girl. She helped him get famous by connecting him to the people that she knew. He didn't have a rap career before Tiny. No. He used her. Sure did. And then as soon as he got to a place of success, he made her quit. He made her quit Escape. If you pay attention to the shows that Escape and SWV did on Bravo, the reality show that they did, she talked about it. She talked about how he basically finally encouraged her to go back and do it. And since he encouraged her, because he was at the show not even feeling like she was going to do a good job. She was nervous just because he was there. Not because of the audience out there. No, she cared less about that. Him. She really wanted to prove to him that she could sing because he didn't think she could. He didn't hear it. He didn't think it was real, like it was a serious thing. It's just like, girl, that's just something you did in your free time. It's like he treated her like a hobby. And made her quit. And she listened. But y'all want to talk about T.I. Y'all want to talk about, girl, know what's going on before you talk, because you're surface level. You're surface level. Oh, I don't hear anything about Tiny, so she must be an amazing person. Are you sure? Are you sure? Shekinah Joe was her best friend. They did multiple reality shows together, and I don't even speak. T.I. He's the reason. He made Tiny stop dealing with her. Just like Sabrina and Tiny getting into it. That was T.I. It fell out because that Sabrina said T.I. pointed a weapon at her, all type of stuff. Please. But y'all want to talk about some T.I. girl? Him. I don't like him. I have plenty of reasons to not like him. He's a chauvinistic idiot, is what he is. So you like him. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Go ahead. Feel free. I don't give a about no T.I. Please. Y'all don't see them kids praising him. Y'all don't see that. They're not on live every day talking about some, oh, I love my dad. I got the greatest dad. Da, 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 da. They barely speak of him. He held Domani back with his music career. Never made Domani feel like he was a true artist unless they were on camera. Same thing with Messiah. Barely supported Messiah's music. Barely. Barely. Just like Tiny. Girl, that boy been making music for how long? He done made a few albums. Go look on Tiny's social media. You may see one post. Go look on T.I.'s social media. You won't see none. But they're just these fantastic parents. And okay, you can believe that if you want to. You can believe that if you want to. Girl, please. Because I'll pop the girls. Like, I'll show you better than I can tell you. I can show you. I can show you. Oh, not everyone docking 50. I get why they docking 50 because he is trolling. He is. I understand that he don't like Tip and he don't like what T.I. said. Then go after Tip. He never said that about Tiny. He didn't. But I understand why he did. That's his girl. Facts, I never liked T.I. either, but I'm old. LOL. You're so cute. Thank you for the super sticker, sweetheart. So, I understand because 50 is a troll. Like, that's just what he do. He likes to troll. He likes to get a rise out of people. He likes to do that. And T.I. just took the bait. His whole family took the bait. Like all of the adults. They all took the bait. So I would literally ignore 50. Like I would pay him dust. I would. But when you're pressed, like 50 said, I don't need to make music when T.I. made that diss track and King made a diss track too ugly. 50 said, I don't need to do that. And at their age, honestly, they shouldn't be in booth. They just shouldn't be in the booth. T.I., let it go. Put that energy into your kids. That's what I would do. Help them be stars. He already had his time. You only get a certain time frame. Like, you're not famous forever. You're not. Now, you can be a legend. A legend is timeless. The Diana Rosses, they're timeless. Diana Ross can sell out a tour right now. She can. If she wants to put out a project to push that tour, then she could. And it will sell. People love her. That's why people like Madonna, Beyonce, even Rihanna. People see her in the studio, get super excited. Rihanna is a legend. Are you okay? You're not a legend, T.I. You're not. Not in the South. If they want to make you whatever, that's them. So that's to them. Say, in the South, this is how these people feel about me. It's not an international thing. It's not. T.I. ain't selling out no arenas, and that's not happening. T.I. ain't getting on tour unless he get on it with 50 other early 2000ers. Why y'all think when people like Escape go on tour, they have to go with people like SWV? People in Brandy and Monica just went on tour. They're bringing people like Kelly Rowland and people like of that same genre. It's not easy in this day and age coming from that group, from the I would say 1995 to like 2010. You're gonna need backup. See, Bow Wow going on tour, but he gonna take B2K. Stuff like see what I'm saying? They do that on purpose. Because they are not enough alone. Okay. Bow Wow, amazing artist back in the day, but Bow Wow's not a legend. Okay. Timeless. That's when the person they're always going to sell. They're always going to do well. Okay. Rihanna can drop an album right now and it's going to sell because she's timeless. Not everybody like that. Not everybody gets to take 10-year breaks and come back and sell more than the girls that have been working the last 10 years. Not everybody can do that. Okay? T.I. don't have that type of fan base to where he can go on tour right now alone and crush it. Beyonce didn't have any opening acts besides the people that was on the tour with her, like her dancers and her background singers and whatnot. But there weren't any opening acts or anything like that. I was there. She don't have to. She don't have to. She don't have to. That's why she bring out special guests. Like I like Cardi B. I like her music. But Cardi shouldn't have went on tour right now. She should not have done that. Her tour has been a mess. All of the falling and stuff. She's not prepared. Physically, she's not prepared. That's why people aren't like talking about her tour. Besides the drama coming from it, like her falling down, the situation with ICE and the government, and whatnot. Like when Beyonce and people like that on tour, it's everywhere. People are doing the things that Beyonce's doing. People are trying to hit notes that she's hitting. People are doing the dances that she's doing. Even when Blue Ivy get out there, she do her little two-step. You know, it's people TikTok. It's everywhere. Most people didn't even go to the Renaissance or Cowboy tour, but how much you saw it, did it not feel like you went? You damn near feel like you were in the audience, right? Because of how much it was shared and where it was. We not getting that with Cardi. We're not. Okay? She on tour hooping and hollering at Bia, girl. Girl. Cardi should just waited. She just waited. I feel like she should have waited. And I think she should have went on tour with bigger artists. I think she should have went on tour with people like Lotto and others. She should have brought people like that. It would have really helped, you know, and make the ticket sales better. You know, all of that. Not to say her ticket sales are bad, but we're not really hearing too much about this tour besides her mishaps. We're not seeing all these great guests coming out on stage. We're not getting that. We're not getting that. Megan, yeah, her and Megan going on tour, that would have been great. Obviously, Megan's in the booth. She's in the stew. We know she's cooking something up. So yeah, that would have been great for her. Just like Megan tour that she did, she brought people like Glorilla, you know, all of that, like, girl. And Cardi got too many people her. You know who she should have went on tour with? Kehlani. She should have went on tour with Kehlani. That's what I would have did. I would have tried to work that. I would have tried to make that work. Her and Kehlani got many songs together. Kehlani is huge right now. She just won a Grammys. Her song Folded and what? She's doing great. She's doing great. Her and Cardi got cute songs. Safe did well on the radio. Got good radio to play. But she should have took Kehlani. That's how I feel. I would have paid her. Like, girl, come on tour with me. Okay? She should have took her. Kehlani's hot right now. People want her. They want to see her. They want to hear her. She's a great songstress. And again, her and Cardi got a few different collaborations. So they could have performed those songs together every night. I think that's something that would be really shared everywhere. You know, everybody be talking about that. Like, oh, look at Kehlani and Cardi on stage, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I just feel like, I don't feel like her tour's flopping. I just don't think this was the best time for her to do it. But she felt like it was, so hey. But yeah, shout out to Cardi. Like, I'm not bad mouthing or anything like that. Like, I don't want people to feel like I'm coming down on her. No, not at all. I'm just saying it's not easy to do. And somebody as big as Cardi, okay, her fans have been waiting for her. It's not an easy task, you know? So with T.I., like, boy, stay out of the booth. Gross. You too old for all of that. You know, I'm gonna get them to this sitting quick, it's like, shut up. You know, like, we don't want to hear that. It's different when 50 gonna go in the booth too. We know 50 ain't going in the booth. 50 even though he too old for all that. Yeah, 50 is 50. 50 is 50. So, girl, weirdo. But moving right along. The moral of the story is time to stay off that table. End story. Moving right along. So let's get into Chrisean Dream before we get out of here, girl. So please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So I did a life expectancy. The reason I did a life expectancy is because we have been recently hearing Junior. Shout out to Junior. Please save Junior and please sign the petition. I will put another link on my community wall. And the mods, if y'all have the link, if y'all could drop it in the chat, I would really appreciate that. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So Junior clearly has cerebral palsy. Okay. There was a letter that was written to, let me read that actually. Let me read that. This is on Reddit. Okay. Shout out to Exposing Chrisean Rock. It says, for those wanting the email I sent Sharon Buckner, the district manager of the city funded gym, she goes to, here you go. So they've been writing the gym where Chrisean works at, and it says, dear district manager Sharon Bruckner, I'm writing you to express serious concern regarding what I witnessed and have documented at one of the gyms within your district, Uptown Boxing Center on Pennsylvania Avenue. I attached photographs that appear to show a 3-year-old with cerebral palsy placed in a baby bouncer intended for infants. Now, if you don't know, just recently, Junior was inside of a baby bouncer inside of the gym, and he really didn't have on any clothes. I think he was in just his diaper, and some socks. From what I gather, I can show y'all that video too. But I did just put it in the surviving that I put out yesterday. So yeah, just like, and it's cold outside still. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, why? Girl. Like it's annoying. Like it really is annoying. Okay, the bouncer appears to be weighed down with gym equipment to keep it from moving while the child is positioned in a corner of the facility. The weights are provided by your employees. Okay, so there was weights on each side of the bouncer so that Chrisean Jr. like moving around inside of it so that he didn't like tip over. He shouldn't be in a bouncer. Spasticity. Uh, he shouldn't be in a bouncer, but whatever. You can't tell anybody that they swear we know everything. We're not doctors, so whatever. As a mother, I was deeply disturbed by what I observed. The child appeared unable to move independently and, based on the situation, does not have the ability to walk, talk, or feed himself. The environment did not appear safe or appropriate for a toddler, particularly one with special needs. There was no visible child care service being provided, and the gym personnel appeared to have allowed the situation to continue without intervention. The fact that the gym personnel not only ignores this abhorrent situation, but it supports by providing weights to hold the toddler in place in the corner. Hold on, there's more right here. Okay, okay. God forbid the child were to tip over or become injured while restrained in equipment that is clearly not designed for a child of that age and size. Yes, correct. And children shouldn't even be in gyms. Most gyms do not even allow children inside of them, so it's crazy. Unless they're like able bodied, like a little bit older, like if they're having like a karate practice or a boxing practice for children, they'll have the gym specified for them at that time. So they usually will close it to other people unless they have a designated area for the members or a designated area for the children. Right. Other than that, they don't allow children inside the gym. But let's keep going. I respectfully request that this matter will be reviewed immediately to ensure the safety and well-being of any child present in such facilities. Regardless of the circumstances, no child should be placed in a potentially hazardous situation with a gym and within a gym environment. Gyms are also cold, and the child is never clothed. True. Thank you for your prompt attention to this urgent concern. I look forward to your response regarding what actions will be taken. So then she responded. She responded. This is the gym, basically the woman that has everything to do with like funding, the situation, all that stuff. She says, "Thanks for your awareness and concerns at our facility. I will be looking into the situations that you witness up at Uptown." And then the signed Karen Buckner, Recreation District Manager South. Okay. So she did respond. All right. So shout out to Exposing Chrisean Rock. Shout out to you, sweetheart. You're doing your thing. You're doing your big one. I really appreciate anybody that sees stuff like this and they do something about it. Instead of just complaining about it or going to somebody else like, "What, you see this? What are you going to do?" We all are mandated reporters. We can all take the initiative. Again, it's going to take a collective to help with a situation like this, not just one person. Okay. It can start with one voice, but you do need a crew. You do need as many people as possible to carry something out like this. Karen Buckner, yes, on Top Shelf. That is her name. So hopefully she does something about this. I did send an email myself yesterday after I read this. I sent the email myself to, and it was like a nice email. It wasn't anything like rude or anything like that. It was just more so of me saying that I seen that she responded to someone that had concerns about the child in the facility, and that I appreciate that she even took the time to see what's going on, because not everybody knows what's going on. So Karen ain't at that gym every day, seeing that, she has, I'm sure, probably no idea that these things are happening. It's not like she's a fan of Chrisean Rock or follows her or anything like that. So a lot of people are just oblivious to what's happening. It doesn't mean that they don't care. A lot of times they just don't know. So a shout out to Exposing Chrisean Rock again. We really appreciate your hard work. Okay, you be working hard, honey, and we appreciate it. So let me pull up the video. Sorry. Why? This is one thing that I hate about TikTok. Everybody plays music. Like music. Okay, so this is the video that she's talking about. You see the weight back there? See that black thing? That's a weight holding it down. You see that? So she's not lying, you know. Why is that okay? Why is there a weight holding that down? And look at Junior legs. Look at Junior legs. Junior cannot bounce up and down. Look at that poor boy leg. Look. Oh, Junior. He ain't got on no nothing. And they be freezing in gyms. Chrisean is wearing what she's wearing because when you are moving around, you heat up, right? So it being kind of cool in gym, this is why gyms keep the area cool in there because it gets really hot, right? But if you just chilling, then you'll be cold. I don't want to gyms like brr, like walking in because again, you get hot. Like when you're working out and whatnot, you start sweating, all of that, the body starts heating up. So of course, that breeze feels good. Like once you start to, really like hit it, and what I'm saying. So that can feel good. This is why most gyms keep the temperature a little bit lower. Like they won't have the heat like blaring, anything like that, because you're already going to get hot. So it's kind of like being in a sauna while working out, right? So Junior's sitting there with only socks and in a diaper is crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. Turn that down because we don't care. Disturb. Crazy work. So Junior's over there in the corner, as discussed, in a diaper, basically. Crazy work. So I just want to show her that she was not lying. Because the conversations ought to say, there was no weight on there. Y'all lying. That's old. That's old. Y'all lying. No, this was just the other day. Like, it's not our fault y'all girl keep picking up. It's not our problem. Not at all. So I did put in my title. We're gonna get into a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna elaborate in the next live. But I'm definitely going, because I don't clickbait. Life expectancy on untreated cerebral palsy. Okay. In the complaint sent to what's her name, Karen? There was mention of Junior having cerebral palsy, right? Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So life expectancy for untreated cerebral palsy varies heavily by severity, ranging from near to normal, from mild cases to significantly reduced severe and non-ambulatory cases, okay? While CP itself is not progressive, lack of intervention can exacerbate fatal complications like respiratory infections, severe seizures, and feeding difficulties. Where is this one? Junior's breathing. This is just recent.
Get my phone. I'm in my iPad. Y'all started throwing. I swear. It won't be good. What's your favorite song? Hi, friends. Let's play again soon. Friends, I'm so excited. What's your favorite song? I'm ready to go.
Okay, so with hearing Junior breathe like that, there was a lot of people in the chat stating that it sounds like he was still sick or that he had pneumonia. Again, Junior has cerebral palsy, right? One of the things that Junior is suffering from the doc's information. So again, life expectancy for untreated cerebral palsy. So as of now, Junior's cerebral palsy is not being treated, right? There's nothing being done, no doctor visits, none of that, right? Medications, none of that, right? So it says here, lack of intervention can exacerbate fatal complications like respiratory infections, seizures, severe seizures, and feeding difficulties. So these things can take out a person with cerebral palsy, right? So if they get a respiratory infection, they can pass from that. They can pass from having a severe seizure, and they can also pass from the lack of eating because they have difficulty eating. This is why I keep saying, how long do people think that this is going to last? So, key details regarding life expectancy. Mild to moderate cases. Okay, so if it's just a mild case of cerebral palsy or moderate, it's individuals with mild cerebral palsy often have a lifespan similar to the general population. So they're saying people that have a moderate, you know, the cerebral palsy condition, their life expectancy is pretty close to an average human being, to like everybody else, right? And then someone with a severe case. Those with severe motor impairment, inability to sit independently, or severe cognitive impairments may have a significantly shortened life expectancy. Does Junior suffer from any of those things? Those with severe motor impairment, that's Junior. Those with the inability to sit independently, that's Junior. Did y'all not just see the weight holding up the bouncer? If he could stand or sit independently, you would need that. The weight is like someone watching him, basically. So that if he does start to tilt one eye because he can't control any of those things, because he has a lot of issues with motor. Okay. Also, vocal. Okay. It has everything to do with the brain, but him not speaking, you know? So let's keep going. Key risk. The primary causes of reduced life expectancy in severe cases are often respiratory issues, such as pneumonia. Okay. So with cerebral palsy, that lung infection that we heard with Junior has everything to do with that. See, we're thinking that it's RSV. Mm-mm. I don't think it's that at all. Actually, reading into cerebral palsy and whatnot, it's a higher probability of getting pneumonia, and he can get all year round. All year round. RSV is seasonal. That's usually during like winter months that a child can get it. They can still get it in other months, but usually it's in the winter. Usually, when the temperature has dropped. Okay. But with the constant pneumonia, he can get that anytime. It could be 100 degrees outside and he have pneumonia. Okay. This is why early intervention that we have been saying over and over and over again is so important, because then they can catch things. It's like early intervention with like cancer. They can do a lot if they know prior. Okay. This is why going in with like women going to get mammograms, and that's why it's so important. Same thing with men going in for testicular and pancreas and colon. All it's important, to go and get, because you can live longer if they can catch it sooner. It's no different with cerebral palsy. No different. And again, it's not Junior's only condition. This is why he would be considered severe. Yeah, prostate as well. Yeah. This is why he will be considered severe. He's not a mild case. A mild case is if Junior was pretty much just dealing with cerebral palsy. From what we've gathered, it's way more going on. Okay. And it also says that severe cases, those with severe motor impairment, inability to sit independently, or have severe cognitive impairments. He has a cognitive impairment just in his eyes alone. That's why people think that he's blind. That's why people think he can't see, because people feel like Junior's eyes wonder whether a person is there or not, like they feel like he's always doing that. Like a lot of people don't feel like Junior can see. Shout out to BB. She says, I'm an MP. You have an excellent medical risk understanding. Do you have a medical background? Yes. I worked as a personal care attendant. Hold on, shout out to Jingle. She says he sounds like Darth Vader. I'm not trying to be funny. No, it does sound really bad. No, I get what you're saying, sweetheart. Thank you for the super sticker. BB, I worked in as a personal care attendant and home health aide for about 12 years, 11, 12 years. I was doing it. It was my second job that I would do. And I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked with people that have had Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, autism, Asperger's. I mean, you name it, I've done it. I've worked with men that are or men, women too, but that are paralyzed, paraplegics. Like I've worked with so many different people. I've changed feeding tubes. I know how to change a feeding tube bag. Like I've done it all, I've done a lot in healthcare, and seeing a lot of what those people were going through. Because the woman that I would change her bag, her feeding tube, and and whatnot, when they would pull their feeding tube out and stuff like that, like it was nothing to play with. Like I learned a lot, being there, and I see a lot of what I would help Junior going through. A lot of cares that I would do, Junior needs. He absolutely does, like 100%. I remember helping with physical therapies, and we would have to take our clients to physical therapy appointments, and we would have to do sometimes like classes on what they showed us in physical therapy. So if I took my clients to physical therapy, then I came back and they showed us like something new that they were doing, I would have to show them, and whatnot. So, and a lot of I see it in Junior. I see it in him. Mhm. I do. I see it. It's like watching it all over again. It's just the difference with Junior is seeing it at such a young age, because I've never worked with anyone as young as Junior. Everybody that I've worked with has been 18 or older, but obviously everyone's a child, everyone's a baby. So to see it early on, was like crazy. To see it happening with someone so young, I've never saw that. I don't have any experience in that. That's why I do a lot of research. But yeah, it's really sad, and what's going on with this poor kid. And I just don't want it to get to the point to where I don't want to have a I told you so moment. I don't want a whole bunch of people hit me up because it's like, oh, Sean Jr.'s been hospitalized. But I don't want that. Like, I really don't. I don't want that to happen to him. I don't want him to be in the hospital fighting for his life, but I wouldn't mind him being at the hospital because I do feel like more will be done. The sooner the better, but it shouldn't take because he won't wake up or he won't respond for him to go, like, for something to be done. Like, it shouldn't take that. It really shouldn't. And our concerns are valid. It's not like we're just doing this because we don't like her. That's not happening here. It's not going on. We see a kid in desperate need of help. Desperate need of help. That's what's going on here. Okay. Key risks. The primary causes of reduced life expectancy in severe cases are often respiratory issues such as pneumonia, which are more common when movement is limited. Is Junior's movement not limited? So with his movement being limited, it's a higher probability of him getting sick, and often. When you can change that by doing physical therapy, taking him first, because you don't know what therapies he needs. You need to go to a specialist, somebody that can, because everybody's different. Just because Junior has cerebral palsy is going to be different than, anybody else that has it. It's not going to be the same. Like, you'll see things that are familiar, that are common, but it's not like the same. It affects everyone differently. So in Junior's case, if he was moving more, doing more, propping him up does nothing. People seeing him being propped up in the playpen and him being propped up in the bouncer. Because again, Junior can't stand. Let me prove really quick. Let me prove he can't stand. Hold on. Let me prove it. Now you see Junior over there, back there. His back is against it. Junior can't stand. That's why they have the weight there, because if they don't have the weight, it's going to tip over. It'll tip over. Poor guy. Poor guy. And because Junior smiles, it doesn't mean he can see. It doesn't mean that. I'm not saying Junior's blind, but it doesn't mean that he can see. I do feel like he more so sees in shapes. I don't think he fluently sees the person. I don't. And I also feel that that's why so many people get so close to him, because he has trouble seeing. Mm-hmm. If I'm coming to say hi to your kid, I should just be able to wave, and they see me. If I got to get right in the kid's face, then that means that they're probably struggling with vision. Uh-huh. And when Junior's smiling and all of that, again, that's part of cerebral palsy. Now, I showed y'all the video of that cute little boy, and his mom was doing cares and whatnot for him, and he smiled just like Junior, just randomly smiling, all of that. She feels like because she looks at him and he smiles that he's communicating. It's not. It's not communication. It's not communication. Not at all. Okay? It doesn't mean that. But I have to get out of here. I have to go pick up my daughter and take her to work. But I'll get her from school, take her to work. But I will be back, and I want to elaborate more on this. Okay? I kind of wanted to ease into it because it's not an easy topic. But I do feel that it's important to show the severity of what's going on with Junior, so that people will do and want to do more. I think just talking about, call CPS, call CPS, call CPS. I think it's beyond that. It's beyond CPS at this moment. This is like life or death. It's beyond CPS. I've given up on CPS. Okay, I've given up on that. All right, I'm still working with a doctor, but the doctor is out of California. So again, she does have pool, but it is limited out of the state. So that's what she's been working on. But if Chrisean ever touches down in California again, no, it's a wrap. No, it's a wrap. Thank you so much, Jingle, for the super sticker, sweetheart. Will he ever get help? Yes, he will. He will get help, and we will will it into existence. But yeah, so just a really sad situation. But just know, if she touches down in California, it's a wrap for her. It's a wrap for her, and I can prove it. It's a wrap for her in Cali. Okay. Know that. They're waiting for her. Know that. It's like pretty much in CPS's system in California, they kind of have like a warrant for her, if you will. And it has everything to do with medical. Everything to do with medical. Okay? This ain't got nothing to do with CPS and what nothing like this. This is all about getting the child to the doctor immediately. So basically how they have it set up, if CPS took the child, it would be to mandate him in the hospital. Okay, so they would pretty much like have like a CPS worker that would be there around the clock while he's getting help in the hospital. And then whatever happens from there, I don't know how that process goes. But that's basically what the doctor has done. The doctor has made it so that Junior touches down in California, they're getting him to the hospital immediately. And guess who will be his pediatrician? Guess who will be his pediatrician? That pediatrician was so worried about him that she says she'll go to whatever city he's in. Whatever city he's in. She wants to see him. Like, she wants to help him. She really does. She thought I was like lying, like exaggerating, the things that I say about Junior. She thought it was an exaggeration. That's why she was saying on the phone, like, in a jokingly manner, like, oh, well, you might get him in right away, She didn't think it was real. She didn't. So she says she'll go wherever. She'll go wherever, whatever city he's in. If they catch him or catch her in LA, she'll go to LA. If they catch her in San Francisco, she'll go to San Francisco. Like wherever. She says she will make sure she visits him. And she said that they'll take it from there. But she thought that Chrisean was like still in California, which she was. That's why I contacted someone in California. She was. So now what I'm doing with a couple people is trying to do the same thing in Maryland. It's just finding a doctor, is the hard part. But I've done it before. I'll do it again. I mean, it just is what it is. I'm concerned about his health. I don't care about nothing else. I can't care about anything. I can't care about anything else. Yeah. So again, this isn't. I will be contacting CPS. I will be working with CPS. I'm not. I'm talking to doctors. That's it. Okay. That's all. Doctors. And I have been making phone calls. So that's just what that was. But I love you guys. So I'm going to get out of here. I will be back. All right. I will be on Coffee later. We have a very epic show that's going to be happening today. So I hope I'll see y'all over there later. Check my community wall from when we'll be going live over there. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Crystal. I really appreciate it. And we will be back. Okay. Until the next show, I love you all. Thank you for liking the video. Please hit the like replay. Please sign the petition. Save Chrisean Jr. now. Okay. Please sign the petition. All right. King Harris is still ugly. Until the next show. Bye.